Rahu's upcoming transit into Pisces, especially the Revati Nakshatra, starting on October 30th, 2023, is a significant astrological event with deep meanings and potential effects for all of us. Let's delve into the meanings and effects of this transit. Firstly, it's essential to understand that Revati Nakshatra is associated with liberation or moksha. It's where all the qualities of the preceding nakshatras culminate, and the soul finds its final destination. The symbol of Revati Nakshatra, fish swimming in the sea, reflects the idea that our current life is the only world we have, and we must work through our karma in this world to attain liberation, the moksha. From another perspective, the fish swimming represents a journey from this world into the afterlife. Revati people are very spiritual and curious about life after death. Now, you might wonder why Revati Nakshatra is linked to wealth when it's about liberation. According to one perspective, this is because the true wealth is liberation itself. Revati Nakshatra is also represented by a drum, just like Dhanishta Nakshatra. Both of these nakshatras share qualities related to creativity and a love for music. The ruling deity of Revati is Pushan. Pushan is the deity of safe travels, protector of herds, and helps in finding lost items and animals. Think of Pushan like a herder who guides lost souls from different places to their final liberation, the moksha. The drum symbolizes this gathering and guiding of lost souls towards their ultimate liberation. As it falls within Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, it represents the deepest levels of spirituality, imagination, and creativity. Those influenced by Revati Nakshatra can find success in creative or spiritual pursuits. However, they may also be prone to excessive imagination, living in their dream worlds. Now, let's explore Rahu's role in this transit. Rahu is known for creating illusions, and during its time in Pisces and Revati, it can intensify imaginative tendencies. This could lead individuals to live in a dreamy world of their own creation. It's important to stay practical, realistic, and mindful during this period to avoid getting lost in illusions. However, this transit can also be considered one of Rahu's best transit for spiritual growth. Both Pisces and Revati represent deep spirituality and liberation, making it an ideal time for devotion to spiritual or creative pursuits. People who have corporate jobs might feel like they're being held back because this placement makes them really interested in creativity and spirituality. Even though there's a lot of potential for spirituality, living in a dreamy world can cause problems in our everyday life and relationships where we need to be practical. Now, let's look at what this means for each zodiac sign as Rahu transits through Revati Nakshatra. For Aries, when Rahu moves through the Revati Nakshatra in your 12th house, signifies a time for exploring spirituality and getting in touch with your creative side. During this period, you might become more interested in spiritual stuff, like trying to understand the deep questions about life. This influence could motivate you to try things like meditation or yoga to connect with your inner self. But be careful because this nakshatra is also related to escapism, which may cause you to be an escapist during this phase. You may want to escape from reality, which might make you want to avoid problems with things like alcohol or drugs. It seems like you might also have the opportunity to travel to far-off places and gain something from it, but try not to spend too much money, or you could end up with lots of expenses and losses. As Revati is the nakshatra of spirituality and creativity, creativity will also flourish during this transit. Your imaginative and artistic abilities will be heightened, making it an excellent period for pursuing creativity. Whether you're interested in the arts, music, literature, or any form of self-expression, you'll find that your creativity flowing abundantly. Consider exploring new ventures or reviving past hobbies and talents. This can also be a good transit for pursuing any imaginative and creative work. The best result of Rahu in Revati can be gained when a person devotes themselves to the service of others in the spiritual field or through creative interests. This transit in Revati Nakshatra may also stimulate a desire for philanthropy and humanitarian activities. You'll be more empathetic and compassionate towards the suffering of others, prompting you to engage in charitable work or contribute to causes that align with your values. Your efforts to help those in need can bring a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. On the financial front, exercise caution. Rahu and Revati's combined energy can create uncertainty and illusion in all, including financial matters. Avoid risky investments or speculative ventures during this period and maintain a clear financial strategy. Focus on building stability rather than chasing quick gains. In your personal life, relationships may require extra attention. While the spiritual and creative aspects of your life are thriving, You may neglect your loved ones because of escapist tendencies. Strive for a balance between your inner explorations and your responsibilities to family and friends. Open communication is key to preventing misunderstandings. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra for Aries individuals brings a unique blend of spirituality, creativity, and compassion. It's a time to nurture your creative talents, deepen your spiritual connection, and contribute positively to the world around you. Stay grounded, maintain clarity in financial matters, and prioritize your relationships to make the most of this transit. For Taurus individuals, Rahu transiting through Revati Nakshatra brings notable shifts in your social life and aspirations. It means some important changes in how you interact with others and what you aim for in life. Being sociable and helpful are some of the qualities of Revati Nakshatra. During this time, you'll likely want to expand your circle of friends and gain more recognition among your peers. You might become quite social and well-liked in your social groups, and these groups could include more people who are into spirituality or creativity because Revati is linked to these things. The best outcome during Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra happens when you dedicate yourself to helping others in spiritual or creative ways. You might also find yourself making unique friendships or getting involved in group activities, causes you care about, or online communities. So, expect your social network to grow during this time. Financially, opportunities may arise through your connections and networks. It shows that you can have good gains during this time, and the best gains can be through a business setup during this transit. Be open to unexpected financial benefits, but avoid impulsive spending and risky investments. Pisces and Revati Nakshatra both represent imagination, and Rahu itself represents illusion. This can indicate a person who has some illusions around money matters, which may lead you to spend money excessively. As Revati is the nakshatra of spirituality and creativity, spiritual and creative pursuits can also bring in income. However, be cautious about potential conflicts or misunderstandings with friends. Rahu and Revati Nakshatra's combined energy can create illusions, unconventional behavior, and manipulation in social circles. Maintain open communication to avoid complications. Your goals and ambitions will undergo a transformation. You'll become more ambitious and willing to break traditional boundaries to pursue your dreams. Use this time to set ambitious goals and connect with like-minded individuals who support your vision. There can be instability with your mother and issues with elder siblings. The elder sibling can also be a source of wealth. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra encourages Taurus individuals to expand your social networks, pursue ambitious goals, and explore unconventional friendships. Be mindful of financial decisions and maintain clarity in your social relationships to make the most of this transit period. For Gemini individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your 10th house signifies a period of significant transformation and career-related changes. Rahu's influence here can lead to a heightened desire for career advancement and recognition. You may become more ambitious and willing to take unconventional routes to achieve your professional goals. As Revati is the nakshatra of spirituality and creativity, it's a good time to pursue a career in the spiritual, academic, or creative field. If you work in the corporate world, you may feel a bit uneasy there. This transit can bring an obsession with pursuing spirituality, and may also bring some illusions in your career or in your relationships with authority figures and your father. You may experience issues with authority figures at work, but your focus will remain on your career, and you will be seen as a very ambitious person at work. During this transit, expect shifts and changes in your career path. You might explore new opportunities or change your professional direction entirely. The influence of Rahu can bring unexpected twists in your career, which could be both challenging and rewarding. You could gain recognition in your field, but be cautious about how you manage your public image. Pisces and Revati also represent imagination, and Rahu itself represents illusion, which can sometimes create illusions or lead to unconventional behavior in the workplace. Manipulations may occur. Maintain professionalism and transparency to navigate these changes effectively. Revati is a nakshatra of wealth, and as its name literally means wealth, your source of wealth during this period can be your father or your work. There may also be opportunities for financial growth through your career advancements. However, avoid impulsive financial decisions and ensure that your investments are well researched and thought out. Revati is a nakshatra of manipulation, and Rahu represents illusion, so there can also be fraud or illusion involved in 10th house-related matters. You may consider taking up work related to being a spiritual counselor or guide. The best result of Rahu transiting Revati can be gained when you devote yourself to the service of others. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. In your personal life, this transit demands a balance between your career ambitions and personal responsibilities. Be mindful of how your career choices affect your family life and relationships. Maintaining open communication with loved ones will be essential. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your 10th house encourages you to be ambitious and pursue career advancement and recognition. Expect changes and transformation in your professional life, which may bring both challenges and rewards. Stay grounded, maintain professionalism, and balance your career aspirations with your personal life for the best outcomes during this transit period. For Cancer individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your 9th house signifies a period of profound spiritual exploration, higher education, and potential shifts in belief systems. Rahu represents obsession, and Revati is a nakshatra of spirituality and creativity. During this transit, you'll experience a deepening of your spiritual interests. You may be drawn to meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices, seeking answers to profound questions about life and existence. This inner exploration can lead to a stronger connection with your inner self and a deeper understanding of the world's mysteries. As per Rahu's nature, you might end up with unique or controversial spiritual beliefs. This transit indicates a focus on higher education and travel-related matters. You can be inclined towards religious, spiritual, and philosophical studies. You could pursue advanced studies, engage in educational journeys, or explore foreign cultures. These experiences will broaden your horizons and contribute to your personal growth. This transit can also lead to pilgrimages, and you may enjoy interacting with people of different ethnicities, from distant lands, or through online mediums. It's a favorable transit for learning new things and traveling to new places, but be cautious while traveling, as it can also bring the potential for accidents. Financially, exercise caution. Rahu's influence can create uncertainties in financial matters. Avoid impulsive spending and speculative investments. Focus on maintaining financial stability and consider long-term financial planning. In your personal life, you may find yourself questioning and transforming your belief systems. This could lead to shifts in your worldview and philosophical perspectives. Be open to new ideas and experiences and engage in open-minded discussions to enrich your understanding. As Revati is also a nakshatra associated with manipulation, and Rahu symbolizes illusion, be cautious about potential encounters with fake or fraudulent teachers or gurus. This transit can also bring exposure to occult knowledge. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra encourages Cancer individuals to go on a profound spiritual journey, pursue higher education, and explore foreign cultures. Financial caution is advised, and an openness to shifting belief systems will lead to personal growth and a deeper connection with the world around you. For Leo individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your 8th house signifies a period of deep transformation, exploration of hidden aspects of life, and potential changes in the areas of inheritance, shared resources, and spirituality. Revati Nakshatra in the 8th house infuses its use to transformation, rebirth, and the mysteries of life and death. During this transit, you may find yourself digging into the deeper, more secret aspects of life. Your interest in the occult, metaphysical subjects, or spiritual practices intensifies. The best thing that can happen when Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra is if a person dedicates themselves to helping others in the spiritual or creative field. You may want to serve people through your research work, business, and communications. However, be cautious against sudden events and accidents. Since Revati is the last nakshatra that represents the soul's journey after leaving the body, it's a period of personal rebirth and discovering more about yourself. You might confront and let go of old habits, fears, or attachments that don't help you anymore. Rahu's influence can change how you see life's mysteries, leading to personal growth and transformation. You might become really interested in learning about death, rebirth, and reincarnation, which can pull you closer to spirituality. Be prepared for unexpected developments, which could include matters related to inheritance, joint ventures, or financial debts. Ensure that you maintain financial transparency and handle shared resources responsibly. Issues with in-laws and inheritance may arise, but business and inheritance can also be sources of wealth, as Revati is a nakshatra of wealth. Financially, exercise caution during this period, as Rahu's malefic influence can create uncertainties in financial matters. Avoid impulsive spending and speculative investments. Focus on managing shared resources and debts wisely. In your personal life, you may experience a deepening of intimate and emotional connections. Your relationships may undergo transformations, although this transit may not be favorable for relationship matters due to the presence of Saturn in your 7th house. As Revati is also a nakshatra associated with manipulation, and Rahu symbolizes illusion, be cautious about potential cheating or fraud possibilities in life. Try to stay grounded and realistic, because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Leo individuals to embrace transformation, delve into life's mysteries, and explore hidden aspects of existence. Financial caution is advised, particularly in shared financial matters, and you'll benefit from a deeper understanding of intimate relationships and emotional connections during this transformative period. For Virgo individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra in your 7th house signifies a period of transformation in relationships, exploration of partnerships, and potential changes in the way you perceive and engage with others. Revati nakshatra is all about being sociable, caring, and helpful. This transit activates the area of business and dealing with a lot of people, which might make you more interested in connecting with others through business and communication. During this transit, your relationships, especially your marriage or committed partnerships, may undergo transformative changes. Both Pisces and Revati are linked to imagination, and Rahu is about illusions. This can lead to some issues in your personal life because you might start living in your own dream world. Remember that marriage and running a business require practicality, so finding the right balance between imagination and practicality could be a challenge. If you are single, you may feel drawn toward being in relationships, especially with someone from foreign lands or different community than yours, if your birth chart and dasha period support it. This period can bring intensity and a desire for depth and connection in your relationships. You may seek profound emotional bonds and a deeper understanding of your partner. This is a time to explore the depths of emotional connection in your relationships. However, be prepared for potential challenges and unexpected developments in your partnerships. The combined energy of Rahu and Revati nakshatra can sometimes create illusions or lead to unconventional behavior in relationships. Maintaining clear and open communication with your partner is essential to navigate these changes effectively. Financially, exercise caution during this period. Rahu's influence can create uncertainties in financial matters. Avoid impulsive financial decisions and ensure that you manage your finances wisely. Business can become your best source of wealth, but there is a significant possibility of illusion or cheating in relationship matters, as Revati is also a nakshatra associated with manipulation, and Rahu represents illusion. Your fame can increase manifold during this transit, especially if you are in business. The best result of Rahu transiting Revati can be gained when a person dedicates themselves to the service of others in the spiritual field or through your creative interests. This transit can lead to shifts in your approach to relationships and a desire for a more profound connection. It may also bring health issues to your partner or obstacles in relationship matters. Nevertheless, your primary focus will be on interacting with people based on business, communication, and your skills. But again, try to stay grounded and realistic, because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Virgo individuals to explore the depths of your partnerships, seek emotional connection, and undergo changes in your relationships. Open and honest communication with your partner is essential for a harmonious journey during this transit period. For Libra individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra in your 6th house signifies a time of changes in things like your health, work, daily routines, and how you take care of yourself. This period suggests that you'll be really focused and active when it comes to your daily tasks and career, because Rahu has an impact on all career-related houses. During this time, you need to pay attention to your health because it might bring about unusual or rare health problems. It could also indicate health issues for your children if you have any, or problems related to your intestines. However, since Revati Nakshatra is linked to caring and nourishment, you might find yourself really focused on taking care of your physical well-being and that of your children. This could lead you to try out new health routines, diets, or exercise plans to make sure you stay healthy. Changes may also manifest in your work and daily routines. You may seek transformation in your professional life, including your job or daily tasks. Rahu's influence can create a desire for novelty and excitement in your work environment. This transit can influence your approach to service and helping others. The best results of Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can be gained when you devote yourself to the service of others in the spiritual field or through your creative interests. You may feel a deeper urge to contribute to charitable causes or engage in volunteer work, intensifying your desire to serve others and make a meaningful impact. Financially, exercise caution during this period, especially regarding work-related expenses and health-related costs. Rahu's influence can create uncertainties in financial matters. Avoid impulsive spending and ensure that you manage your finances wisely. Revati is also a nakshatra associated with manipulation, and Rahu represents illusion, so be mindful of potential illusions or manipulations in workplace and with colleagues that could expand these obstacles. Taking significant loans for your creative and spiritual pursuits or for your child's education may also be a possibility. As Revati is a nakshatra of wealth, your workplace is likely to be a source of wealth. And again, there can be huge illusions around illnesses, colleagues, and conflicts. In your personal life, you may experience changes in your daily routines that can affect your relationships. This may lead to conflicts in your relations, with children, or regarding financial matters. It's essential to communicate openly with loved ones about these changes and how you can be accommodated. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra encourages Libra individuals to focus on health, work, and daily routines. Embrace positive changes in your professional life and service to others. Financial caution is advised, especially concerning work-related expenses, and maintaining open communication in your relationships will help you navigate this transit period effectively. Your primary focus should be on career matters, and it's advisable to avoid conflicts and disputes. For Scorpio individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your 5th house suggests a period of creative pursuits, potential shifts in education, and an intensified desire for self-expression. This transit indicates a focus on learning new things. Rahu, representing obsession, combined with Revati's association with spirituality and creativity, can lead to highly active engagement in educational pursuits and creative pursuits, some of which may also be related to spirituality. During this transit, you may find your creative abilities and desire for self-expression significantly heightened. It's an excellent time to pursue artistic endeavors, whether in the form of art, music, writing, or any other creative outlet. Peace of mind can be attained through education, creativity, and counseling. Your interest in education and learning may also intensify. You might consider furthering your education, taking up new courses, or exploring subjects that ignite your intellectual curiosity. As Revati is also a nakshatra associated with nourishment, unconditional and selfless love, and caring, this transit may influence your relationships with children, if you have any. You may experience changes in your interactions with you or explore new ways to connect and bond. If your birth chart and dasha period permit, it's possible for people to enter into new romantic relationships or have childbirth. The method of childbirth may also be unconventional, such as through procedures like surrogacy or IVF. Financially, exercise caution during this period. Rahu's influence can create uncertainties in financial matters, particularly related to investments or speculative ventures. Avoid impulsive financial decisions and maintain a clear financial strategy. You may consider changing your work and starting a business related to your educational or creative pursuits, serving others through it. The best result of Rahu transiting Revati can be gained when a person dedicates themselves to the service of others in the spiritual field or through your creative interests. In your personal life, you may find yourself questioning traditional beliefs about love, romance, and creativity. Rahu's influence can lead to shifts in your approach to these areas, potentially bringing unconventional experiences and relationships into your life. However, be cautious, as Revati is also a nakshatra associated with manipulation, and Rahu represents illusion. You may encounter love or romantic situations that are filled with illusions or potential deception. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. On a positive note, overall happiness at home or with your mother is indicated. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Scorpio individuals to embrace your creativity, pursue educational opportunities, and express yourselves more freely. Financial caution is advised, especially in speculative businesses, and openness to new experiences and relationships will lead to personal growth and self-expression during this transit period. The primary focus during this transit will be on finding happiness through education and creativity. For Sagittarius individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra in your 4th house signifies a period of transformation and changes in the realms of home, family, emotional security, and inner foundations. This transit highlights a focus on dealing with matters related to real estate and motherly or nurturing figures. There may be concern for your mother's health. During this transit, you may experience significant changes in your living situation or family dynamics. It's possible that you might consider relocating, renovating your home, or witnessing shifts in your family structure. Frequent journeys from your homeland to foreign lands may also be on the horizon. The combined energy of Rahu and Revati nakshatra can create a desire for novelty and change in your home environment. You may seek to create a more comfortable and secure space for yourself and your loved ones, ultimately leading to a deeper sense of emotional security and well-being. Financial resources may be directed toward caring for your mother, addressing home-related matters, or investing in real estate. Family matters may intensify during this period, and you should be prepared for potential challenges or unconventional behavior within your family. As both Pisces sign and Revati nakshatra represent imagination and Rahu itself represents illusion, there will be huge illusions regarding matters of your home, family, in your mind and maternal figures. Try to stay grounded and be realistic because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Maintaining open and transparent communication will be essential to navigate these changes effectively. Additionally, this transit may encourage you to explore home-based business setups. Financially, exercise caution during this period. Rahu's malefic influence can create uncertainties in financial matters related to your home or family. Avoid impulsive spending on home-related expenses and ensure that you manage your finances wisely. In your personal life, you may find yourself questioning traditional approaches about home, family, and emotional security, potentially bringing unconventional experiences and perspectives into your life. Your home environment may take on a peculiar or unusual character during this time. If your birth chart and dasha period allow for it, you may even acquire significant properties or real estate during this phase. The best result of Rahu and Revati can be gained when you devote yourself to taking care of your mother during this period. Nourishment, caring, and being helpful are a few of Revati nakshatra's qualities. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Sagittarius individuals to embrace changes in your home and family life, seek emotional security, and create a comfortable living environment. Financial caution is advised, especially concerning home-related expenses, and maintaining open communication within your family will help you navigate this transit period effectively. For Capricorn individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra in your 3rd house signifies a period of transformative changes in communication, self-expression, and potential shifts in your relationships with siblings and neighbors. Since Rahu is connected to obsession, and Revati related to spirituality and creativity, your business could involve topics like knowledge, spirituality, or creative pursuits. During this time, you'll notice significant shifts in how you talk and express or articulate your thoughts. During this period, you might get more gains out your own business than a job setup. People might see you as really active, and you could have a lot of courage, a strong ego, and determination. Just be careful when you're driving or traveling to not go too fast. Your desire to communicate effectively and express yourself could get even stronger. You may find yourself drawn to unconventional and innovative methods to convey your thoughts and ideas. This period could present favorable conditions for engaging in activities such as writing, speaking, or other creative forms of expression. Your interactions with siblings and neighbors could experience transformations. Relationships with siblings may become more intense. Revati is also a nakshatra associated with caring and nourishment. You may feel protective and shows unconditional or selfless love towards your siblings. But as Rahu being a malefic, your relationship with you may be unstable and swing between extremes. This period may also involve increased opportunities for travel, particularly to foreign destinations. While business pursuits may take center stage, it's important to exercise caution and vigilance to guard against potential illusions or deceit. As Revati is also associated with manipulation and the presence of Rahu can introduce elements of deception. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this phase. Financially, exercise caution during this period. Rahu's malefic influence can create uncertainties in financial matters, particularly related to communication or local travel expenses. Be mindful of impulsive spending and ensure that you manage your finances wisely. Revati is also a nakshatra of wealth, so you might gain huge wealth during this transit. But remember, the best result of Rahu in Revati can be gained when person devotes himself to service of others in spiritual field or through creative interests. In your personal life, this transit can lead to shifts in your approach to these areas of communication and self-expression, bringing unconventional experiences and perspectives into your life. Your business pursuits can also involve foreign or people from different communities. You can be inclined towards learning new and unique things. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Capricorn individuals to embrace innovative communication methods, seek effective self-expression, and maintain open and transparent relationships with siblings and neighbors. Openness to new experiences and perspectives will lead to personal growth during this transit period. For Aquarius individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra signifies a period of transformation in matters related to wealth, values, self-worth, and personal resources. During this transit, you may experience significant changes in your financial situation and personal values. It shows that Aquarians can focus on money-related matters. Either Rahu can bring lots of wealth, or you need to be careful against any illusion or cheating in matters of wealth and assets, as Revati is also a nakshatra of manipulation and Rahu signifies illusion. This transit can also make you speak in an illusionary or in a dreamy way. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this transit. Rahu's influence can create a desire for material gain and an increase in your ambitions regarding financial security. You might seek unconventional and innovative ways to improve your financial status, such as exploring new investment opportunities or considering alternative sources of income. Your values and self-worth may also undergo transformation. This transit encourages you to explore your core values and may lead to a reevaluation of your priorities. Financially, this period can be marked by both opportunities and risks. Your source of wealth can be foreign lands or foreign people or people from different background than yours. At the same time, Rahu's influence can bring unexpected financial gains, but it can also create uncertainties. Saving wealth can be tough, as Rahu remains a malefic planet. Again, there can be chances of fraud and illusion in wealth-related matters. Avoid impulsive spending and speculative investments, and focus on maintaining financial stability. It is looking like a great transit for career and wealth matters, as Revati is also a nakshatra wealth. The name Revati literally means wealth. You'll gain wealth during this transit. However, the best result of Rahu transiting Revati can be gained when a person devotes themselves to the service of others in the spiritual field or through creative interests. This transit also shows happiness from work and career. In your personal life, you may find yourself questioning your self-worth. This transit can lead to shifts in your approach to wealth management. There can be an expansion in the family by marriage or any other ways. You can have some foreign element in your family environment, or you can travel away from the family to foreign lands. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati nakshatra encourages Aquarius individuals to pursue financial opportunities, explore innovative ways to increase wealth, and reevaluate your core values and self-worth. Financial caution is advised, especially regarding investments, and an openness to new experiences and perspectives will lead to personal growth during this transit period. For Pisces individuals, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra in your first house signifies a period of big changes in yourself, finding out more about who you are, and maybe even changing your life direction. This period is all about paying attention to yourself. You might set aside everything else and start focusing on you. It's a good time to work on improving yourself, figuring out where you want to go in life, and just making your life better overall. Revati represents imagination, and Rahu itself represents illusion. This means that you can be under immense illusion about your overall life during this period. Try to stay grounded and realistic because Rahu transiting Revati Nakshatra can make you live in your own dreams or imaginative world, whereas reality may be entirely different from the illusion in your mind. You need to have a hold on practical aspects of life during this transit. Rahu's influence can create a desire for self-discovery and personal growth. You might seek unconventional and innovative ways to express your identity and make a mark in the world. This is a time to explore new facets of your personality and embrace your individuality. You can be inclined towards working for yourself, which will bring the best gains. This transit can bring obsession in pursuing spirituality. At the same time, as Revati Nakshatra also associated with escapism, it can make you an escapist too. You might not want to face the reality. You can be traveling in foreign lands. Revati represents the deepest level of spirituality and liberation, and it's a nakshatra of creativity. Rahu is our obsession, and combining Revati's energy, this transit can make you spiritual, imaginative, or creative. Rahu can keep you under an illusion or can give you an appearance which can be elusive to people. Financially, this period can bring both opportunities and risks. You can incur significant expenses. Rahu's influence can lead to unexpected financial gains, but it can also create uncertainties. Be cautious with your financial decisions, avoid impulsive spending, and ensure that you manage your finances wisely. In your personal life, you may find yourself questioning traditional beliefs about identity and life purpose. This transit can lead to shifts in your approach to these areas, potentially bringing unconventional experiences and perspectives into your life. This is an important transit if you are ready and looking to give some time to yourself. Overall, Rahu's transit through Revati Nakshatra encourages Pisces individuals to embark on a journey of self-discovery, embrace your individuality, and explore new facets of your identity. Financial caution is advised, especially regarding impulsive spending, and an openness to new experiences and perspectives will lead to profound personal growth during this transformative period. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. It's an exciting month ahead with astrological movements impacting all aspects of life. If you'd like more personalized predictions for your specific zodiac sign or have any questions about your astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology and Vedic insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with you in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.